All right, guys. So we're gonna be talking about the Aussie dollar here today, and the Aussie dollar. Once again, this is for the week of April 27. Oh, there you go. For the week of April 27 through May 1st. Um, just kind of be on the lookout that this is going to be pretty much the game plan for this Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, we're clearly in monthly support here, guys. Which in order for me to take this Aussie dollar up, I really have to see the dollar index go down. Okay, it's going to be an interesting week today with the federal funds. So just kind of be on the lookout. If anything, I'm only going to be doing more like day trades on this pair. But where it came out of weekly support, that's my weekly support. Um, looks like we took out this weekly area of resistance, came back, retest. So our next level of resistance is right around the 67.50. Um, let's go ahead and take a look at the daily chart. Um, so once again, the the daily chart. Um, this is something that let me go ahead and start drawing my lines, the areas of importance. Um, and I do this every time I need to know if I'm going to be trading this, I need to know where I stand. And the levels of interest that is going to be that that we need to really be concerned about. The fact that we actually broke the market has not opened yet, so it looks like this daily candle. I mean, this daily candle alone, the previous daily candle already ripped. So I'm favoring more the upside on this. I would need to see the dollar go down though. At any rate, my first targets, I'm looking right around the 64.50. I would not take this, absolutely not take this any higher than your 64.75, pushing it towards the 6,500 area. That's just plain and simple. Anything I'm expecting I'm expecting a big pullback right around the 65 area. And for the people that are waiting for those pullbacks, I would actually expect a pullback for the next continuation back up. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 4-hour chart, see where we stand. And it looks like pretty much those are the levels as well. Look, so the levels of interest that we're looking at, if you're looking to engage this on a long, you would really need a pullback, and your pullback area of interest would be right around your 63.70 area. We created somewhat of a demand area right here. So I would look for longs on this Aussie dollar right around your 63.70 area. Your stop loss would have to be somewhere right around here, pretty much protect the pivot. So let me go ahead and draw this out. So your entry and your stop loss will look something like this. The top would be entry. Your stop loss would be something like this. Now, then again, preferably, actually, there's two ways how to take this. Once again, this is assuming the dollar index is pointing down, and it's going to take out the 500 level, and it's most likely going to aim for the 450 level. At that, if that's the case, then we would actually want somewhat of a pullback, okay, and then have your target at no more than your 64.45, 64.40 area. For the people that know how I trade, these are the levels of interest area for me, and that's clearly your 4-hour supply right there. So that's would be my first area of interest. If sorry, if you're the type of person that likes to trade with two targets, well, definitely I would actually have my next area, my next target, take that target and take it right around your 70 or your 75 area. I would not take it any higher than that, because at that point I am expecting a big pullback. Um, but that's a gameplay for the Aussie dollar. Once again, these are all levels that I don't just take and just say, hey, just because I've actually created a game plan for the week, I don't necessarily say, hey, you know what? Okay, I'm taking it. No, I have to wait for the dollar to give me that confirmation the pretty much my confirmation. And hey, you know what? If the dollar is going to rip that 500 level, and it's going to be gunning for the 450, that should give you my confirmation for this um, Aussie dollar to go long. And then also, I do a lot of strong week analysis as I all these pairs that I'm looking at. It doesn't necessarily mean I take them all. My strong week analysis has to coincide with the trade that I'm going to take as well. Anyhow, guys, that is the game plan for the Aussie dollar. If the dollar, let's just say the 500 level gets respected and it decides to go off the dollar, then that means most likely this Aussie dollar is not going to work out, right? So if the dollar goes up, most likely your Aussie dollar is going to be pulling back down, and which means that most likely it's not going to work. And your 64.25, by the way, that was, I'm sorry guys, the 64.25. That's another level that I forgot to jot down, which actually that is the bottom. Sorry, I forgot to mention this, guys. And right around there. Um, if the dollar, let's just say the 500 level gets respected, and it starts shooting up, then most likely we're going to come and test the 64.25 level, 64.20 area level, and then from there on, it's just going to start shooting down. So these are just levels to be aware of coming up for this week. Once again, I strongly suggest you look at the dollar index. That's just how I trade, guys. Let's go. I'll see you guys at the next video.